and welcome to Footsteps.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Rachel. Today we're looking at Jesus' special helpers. We call them the disciples or the apostles. And we're just going to start by looking at how they were called. So I'll read the story first.
Oh, before we talk about the story, I want to ask a few questions.
Oh.
How would you feel if you were chosen to give a speech in front of your friends?
I'd be very nervous. I'd be a bit scared that I might make a fool of myself.
How would you feel if you were chosen to be a team captain?
Proud, but also a little worried that I've got a lot of responsibility.
Yeah. How would you feel if somebody famous came to visit you?
Oh, well, I'd want to make sure my house was really clean and tidy.
Yeah.
And make sure the dogs behaved.
Oh, yes. And last one, how would you feel if God chose you to be his helper?
Scared. But also very pleased because it's a big responsibility, isn't it? Yeah, if you're chosen. And people who are chosen now are people like ministers and preachers. They have a calling to follow God's path for them. Yeah. So, is this what the disciples did?
I think so.
Oh, let's find it. I'm going to read from Mark chapter 3, verse 13 to 19. Jesus went up the mountain and called to him those whom he wanted, and they came to him. And he appointed 12, whom he also named apostles, to be with him, and to be sent out to proclaim the message, and to have authority to cast out demons. So he appointed the 12, Simon, to whom he gave the name Peter, James, son of Zebedee, John, the brother of James, Andrew and Philip, Bartholomew and Matthew, Thomas, and James, son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, and Simon the Canaan, and Judas Iscariot, who betrayed him. Then he went home. And the crowd came together again, so that they could not even eat.
So that story is about Jesus' 12 friends.
There was a lot of them there. They have unusual names, like Thaddeus and Judas Iscariot, names that we're not used to. But I suppose in biblical times they were quite common. There's James is twice, which is interesting. I've got a game I'll play with you. I'm going to hide one of these names, take it out, and you've got to see if you know which disciple is missing.
Okay.
I've got James, Thomas, Matthew, Bartholomew, John, Judas Iscariot, Jude, Philip, James, Simon, Andrew and Peter. And I'm going to take one out and you're going to try and guess which one it is.
I'll look this way then.
Right. There's the list, there's the pile. See if you can work out who's missing.
So I've got Peter, Andrew, Simon, James son of Zebedee, Philip, Jude, John, Bartholomew, Matthew, Thomas, James. It's Judas Iscariot.
Oh, well done. Maybe you could do it to me.
I've just got to collect them all back up. I'm not very good at this. Turn around. There we go.
Got James, Jude, Simon, Philip, Bartholomew, Andrew, James, Thomas, Matthew, Peter. Oh, it's not one that I thought you'd have taken out.
You thought I was going to take Philip out, didn't you?
I did, because that's my son. I think it's... Have we got Jude?
We've got Jude.
Got Jude. Got Simon. Peter, we've got Philip, we've got James. Give me a clue.
It's a very common name within our family.
James.
No.
John.
It is John.
Ah.
John is a common middle name in our family.
Yeah. I do like that game. Maybe you could play that at home.
Yeah, it's good for the memory.
Yes, because we're going to be looking at the 12 disciples over the next few weeks. So it'd be useful to know their names. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye.